Welcome, tiny business owners, to another content creation tip. This one is about creating lots and lots of draft blog posts. So we're going to come into my WordPress administration panel here and click on my posts. And we're going to take a look at the breakdown of the posts that I have in here. I have 365 published posts. I have 2 scheduled and 97 in draft form. So, a healthy way to run a blog is to be publishing, on a consistent basis. And that's going to mean a lot of different things based off your industry. Somebody that's in the business that I'm in, I need to be publishing often. Your industry might require you to publish 4 times a week, 5 times a week, but it also might, the competition might be such that you can get some traction publishing once a week. But regardless of the publishing schedule, the worst thing that you can do as a blogger is know that you need to publish a blog post today. Sit down at your computer, generate the idea for the blog post, create the blog post, write the blog post, edit the blog post, get the image for the blog post, and then publish the blog post all in one fell swoop. The best way to break down your workflow is to keep lots of unfinished draft ideas in your drafts section inside of WordPress. So you can see I've got published, scheduled, and draft posts. Let's click on my drafts. I have 97 ideas built into, saved here as drafts inside of WordPress. And I would recommend that if you haven't done this, instead of writing a post, spend the time you would have spent writing the post, creating lots of ideas, and just saving them and including, some little outlines and so forth. So if I click on this post inside my drafts, it's called 3 Different Ways to Perceive Your Competition. This was an idea that I had for a post, and I, simply captured the idea inside of WordPress here as a draft and wrote just a little bit here as an outline. Now this post may never publish on my blog, I don't know, but the idea here is to have lots and lots of ideas so that you can go to the well often when you sit down to actually write and finish some posts, that you've got some ideas built into your drafts already. And then, so let's walk through the workflow of that. If we just click on Posts, Add New, and let's say I'm going to create a post idea called How to Find the Right Crowd on Twitter. And then I'm just going to, jot down some ideas of what this post was going to be about if I was to write it right now, which I'm not going to do. I don't have time to write it right now. I'm not in the mood to write it, but I did generate the idea. I might have thought of it in the car or in the shower or wherever. But you need to come up with some process for capturing ideas and then getting them written in as drafts inside of WordPress. So, I might jot down some ideas like, how to find good Twitter lists, search.twitter.com. I might want to mention that in this post. Using third-party Twitter directories, and so on. And so what I've got here now is I've got a little bit of I've got a post title, and this could change, of course, as I write the post. I've got a post topic and a post idea, and I'm just going to go over here and save that as a draft. And when it comes time for me to actually write a post and I pop in here, I'm not starting from scratch. I'm going to log in to my drafts, and this one might be something that I want to just pick up on and finish, but I might also decide to pick up this one and finish. So, content creation tip, to sum it all up, you need to be creating a huge well of ideas inside of your blogging platform, things that you can come to when you are ready to polish up and then publish some posts. Until next time, this is Russ Henneberry with Tiny Business Mighty Profits.